Hey guys, it's Austin Doctor, and welcome back to another review of Overlord, Season 3, Episode 2, obviously. And before things begin off with, I don't really care if you've read the light novel. Don't spoil it for me and the other people, because my plan with Overlord is to watch this season, then read the light novel to see the differences, because if I read the light novel first, I'm probably going to end up hating it the entire season. But anyways, let's begin with the review. So we see basically Ain's kind of asking everyone what to do to make, things go forward for him. And Demi, or Demiurge, I'm going to call him Demi, thinks Ainz wants world domination, and Ainz is completely confused at what's going on. It was pretty funny. Then Demi suggests that Nazarick goes basically public to drag whoever was controlling Shout Tier out from the shadows from before, so they can kind of figure out who it is and hunt them down, because we still have really no idea who did it and who has that world class freaking weapon. But hey, that's a smart idea in my opinion. But we see basically after they refuse to serve under another country, so they would rather be their own country, and Demi actually suggests that they should be called the Great Tomb of Nazarick. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And Demi is just really leading hard with the world domination. Ainz is still confused of where he got it from. And basically, Demi got the idea when Ainz took over, I think it was Carne Village, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, we find out that's where he's doing his experiments on the humans. And it was kind of interesting to see Ainz's reaction, because he was so shocked, like, what's going on. But, we actually cut to the actual village, Carne Village, and we see Enri, or Ina, is basically walking around with a goblin, and basically talking along, and we see the nice, unity between the guards, or the goblins, and the humans, and it's actually really nice, I'm not going to lie. And we hear about an ex-adventurer actually moving into the village, and the villagers actually talk about how Ainz literally lowered the taxes, but won't have as much, civil services. So basically, he's basically hoping they rebuild enough to gain money and have people move there. And we see the goblin kind of give Nefi advice about, focusing on Ina, since he actually is in love with her. And it was funny because that goblin kept, posing for, Nefi to kind of encourage him to have some confidence in to win over Ina. And all the goblins are fighting all over. It's actually really, really funny. And poor Nefi passes out, and Ina takes him to bed. And the goblins crack a joke about, isn't it supposed to be the other way around? And I couldn't stop laughing. They're a trip. I love them so far. But we see there's no blacksmith in the village, so basically the guards have no way of maintaining their weapons. This is building up for something that Ainz is probably going to have to step in, honestly. And as I said, I don't care if you read the light novel, don't spoil it for me. But we see something's going on in the forest, and basically that's where the herbs are located. And the herbs are actually what the village makes its money off of. It's its top source. That's where they get the medicine, and that's where Nefi was actually getting that supplies for. And basically the goblins are saying no one should go there, but Ina needs to go there to collect the herbs, and basically they end up basically guarding her while she gets the herbs with Nefi, and Nefi is kind of guiding them to where he basically thinks it would be. And it's actually really interesting to see how well he was at finding it, completely finding everything. I'm pretty impressed, Ina. And we see Ina kind of slowly falling for Nefi, and it's actually kind of funny. Especially before they were going out, to the forest, we see the goblin egging Nefi on, hey, start posing, start saying something, do something. I'm like, he's the GoPro of Overlord. I love him. I keep forgetting his name, but hilarious goblin. Honestly, he's one of my favorites already. But we see some kid show up in this dog. I know people are gonna correct me on this one, but this wolf kind of goes after the kid, and thankfully everyone's kind of hidden because of the herbs. It kind of hid them, the scent, And we basically see that the goblins don't want to save the kid, but Nephi was encouraged by Ina to go save the kid, and basically they all start helping the kid out, and Nephi actually helps the goblins out by literally they can't stay in one place, and they all like wail on it, and basically it dies. So after that, we see that Nephi goes up to the kid to give him this potion, and the kid says, "Is this poison?" I started laughing like, "Oh my god, look, purple doesn't always mean it's bad, right?" But he throws the potion on the kid, and it completely heals him, and he basically is he wanted to give that to Ainz as a like, hey, this is what I've made kind of thing. And Ainz is kind of like the father. He is the Overlord, this hence the name of the anime. But he's gonna now successfully work, so he's gonna probably give that to Ainz to kind of give them more money in a sense, I'm guessing. But we actually find out that the kid's name is Agu, and he's the fourth son of the leader of the Jeju tribe. And we later hear about how the Giant of the East and the Demon Snake of the West are allied together, and this is building up for a big battle. And we're gonna see a big focus on Karne Village, and it's quite interesting to see how everything's gonna work. But hey, I'm not complaining because it's amazing. I love how this is all going. I know I probably got the village's name wrong because as I said, I haven't. This is not my top anime that I'd like to focus on, but it's something I enjoy, so I thought I might as well cover it. But who's your favorite character from Overlord? Obviously, mine's Albio, and it's sad. I want to really focus season on her because I enjoy her character, and she's such a good character, especially Ainz. But hopefully, this won't turn me off as much as season 2 did, because I didn't really care for the lizards, and it just annoyed me. But this is probably what they should have done before the lizards, because this kind of makes more sense since they already own the place, and it would make sense for them to do something like intervene themselves. But hey, so far it looks good. I hope it does well, and I hope it keeps me interested. But anyways, guys, this is Austin the Doctor signing out. Peace.